Greetings, Libra, and welcome to your divinely guided rune reading here for the week. In your energetic past, we have Yera. Yera is the rune of the year. This is harvest. This is an irreversible rune of endings making beginnings and beginnings making endings simultaneously. This could be just about telling you about the season that you are in right now. This is the harvest season. This is the rune nicknamed the harvest rune. So through the end of the year, we typically make a harvest where we'll last throughout the winter months and then get to replant again in the future. So this is a big evaluation type of energy, because at the end of the year, when we're harvesting, we take evaluation of, do I have enough to last me? Did I plant enough? Did I nurture it well enough? Do I have to adjust tactic for the following year, etc., etc.? So you can be challenged or blessed with aspects of an abundant harvest or aspects of where is your harvest. Please take what resonates here, Libra, and leave what doesn't as we continue here. We'll get a lot more clarity about this as we go forward. Here in your energetic now is unveiling mysteries. Yeah, learning lessons here is basically what Yera and the harvest rune here are all about. So unraveling mysteries here, the Gambler's Cup, Pertho, this is like the divine saying, like, look, I got you. See, this holding up his hand saying, take the leap, I got you. And it's like a trust fall with divine source. Kind of like the Gambler's Cup. That's why it's nicknamed the Gambler's Cup. This is like a friendly board game competition, pregnancy, things like that. Or just that inherent gamble of the energies, not knowing how it's going to turn out, but knowing how it began. You want to steer it towards its best possible outcome and hedge your bets, essentially. And through that, you're adjusting and you're changing, you're going along with this energy, and you come out with a shifted perspective, facing a little bit different way of when you first started, therefore being initiated throughout this whole process. So this is a big rune of initiation with unveiling those mysteries here. So through all these lessons learned, you're able to kind of throw yourself into uncovering and unraveling whatever has been weighing on your heart and mind here. This is really taking that energetic leap into the next phase of your chapter of your life. Take what resonates here. In your energetic outcome, this is the rune Tiwaz, the God Tears rune. This is showing up for yourself. This is like your rune, Libra. I think this is getting into your season. So happy birthday if we're watching this during your season. Okay, so Libra, with this being really at your first official rune reading of the season, this is very much your rune, where this is very Libra energy, having that sense of justice, that balance of knowing what is right, what is wrong, embodying that, and this like the scales of justice, right? Sticking up, get it, up for others and yourself simultaneously, being able to put in that dedication work and showing up for yourself. The trick here is not to become a martyr unless you actually want to do that with yourself. Remember the god Tyr, he sacrificed his whole right arm in order to stave off Ragnarok. So again, that is your self-sacrifice aspect of that. This is the vector of victory, though. It looks like you're victorious through this gamble. So you're learning a lot here in your energetic past. Right now, it feels like very much an I don't know what's going on. And yeah, victory here, success. I see this as a very much in your outcome position here, Libra. I see this as you fully embodying yourself, really like being authentically you, and really being able to celebrate that. This is you coming out victorious. Okay, so let's get that energetic influence of the now, see where that clarity is. Sawilo is the sun rune. This is beautiful because this is your solar return kind of energy here too. So you are looking at this, the sun's light shines on anything and everything without judgment, without hesitation, without reservation, right? You're called to embody that. That's your influence of the now. So the influence there is just being authentically you. The sun doesn't care who it shines its light on, right? It just is. You need to be kind of like this, where it just is, or you're having that influence of being just is, just yourself, or not just, but you know what I mean, authentically yourself, shining on everybody and everything, providing what the sun does, the vitality, the life-giving energy, the warmth, all of that good stuff, right? Greetings, everyone. I'm Eric with Your Essential Practice, and I just want to interrupt really quickly to thank you for all the likes, comments, and subscriptions. And even if this message does not resonate specifically with you, it may resonate for somebody else. So please go ahead and share that with them if you feel so inclined. Thank you so much. Namaste, and let's get right back into your divinely guided rune reading. What's your advice for the now? Advice for the now is in Odin's rune. We will get a rune of clarity here at the very end from a completely different rune set. But this is indicative of the patch that covers Odin's eye. Now, this is something that you already know or something that is hidden from you. So, with this I think this might be Sawilo echoed here. I think this is very much your solar return, showing up for yourself, embodying yourself, your own energy, Libra, or maybe this could be Tears rune here too. I think this is something that you already know, especially since you're throwing yourself into this mystery, right? You're already going through this initiation process and just being authentically you. All right, but we are going to get a rune of clarity here at the very end for that. All right, let's see what your outcome is for all of this. Like a divine pilgrimage here for you, this is the horse rune of Ewaz. Ewaz here is somebody who kind of reflects you a little bit and who has shown up for you time and time again through several instances of your life. This could be yourself. This could be divine source. This could be a romantic partner. This could be a co-worker. Take what resonates here, leave what doesn't. This is a pilgrimage energy, kind of like a vacation, like to Machu Picchu, Stonehenge, a spiritually recharging place, right? For a lot of people, this could even be like an ice cream shop, right? Whatever makes you feel or helps you to feel spiritually whole again, right? This is that with the horse, the man's best friend, that energy that's shown up, that's proven itself to you, I think will be revealed throughout this mystery. All right, as you're authentic, right? Somebody, and you're not going to really know who that is or what that is until you go through this whole process, right? But with this, you get to show up for, I think maybe you're sticking up for them and yourself simultaneously. Maybe this is, I just think this is a blessing, like a partnership. I really think this is an enhanced aspect of like a camaraderie or a friendship or a kinship. Okay, let's get a rune for your advice for the now clarity. Let's get some clarity for, okay. So for this, rune of clarity for Odin's rune is Ingwaz. This is the god Ing's rune of the divine masculine. This is a good opportunity to point out we have aspects of divine masculine and feminine within all of us. This is something you already know. So approaching this with this irreversible rune of Ingwaz, this is coming from that place of knowing rather than guessing, responding rather than reacting, kind of like a stoic kind of energy, healed sense of ego, healed divine masculine aspects. This is the fertility rune, successfully planting the seed, having those ideas, right, been planted. And the sun is influencing the nourishing of that seed, right? But through this, I think you're blessed with a partnership in doing so, and somebody who helps you with this. Okay, and through that, I think you have that dedication in your future. But the outcome for this is really blessed because This is enhanced divine masculine energy that you're addressing the situation with. Now, healing the divine masculine might be uncovering that mystery here for you. All right, but this is authenticity magnified. Okay, the divine masculine, the stoicism, all that healed ego aspects, or healing the ego aspects, that is leading by example. That is being authentic, shining like yourself, showing up for yourself and others. This is beautiful stuff here. All right, Libra, let's get a card of clarity for this whole reading. Again, taking what resonates, leaving what doesn't. These are the Soul's Journey Oracle decks, cards that are messages straight from source, straight from divine, directly to your source, directly to your spirit, directly to your soul. Divine, please show us clearly what message of clarity do you have for Libra for this week. That card went flying, and let's see what that one's all about. See if I can get it with my foot up. There we go. All right, so this is regret. Says, I know that I cannot change the past. Endings making beginnings, beginnings making endings, simultaneously learning a lot of lessons, maybe a sense of closure, regret, but I think this is uncovering the mystery of repair, not needing to live with regret, but being able to repair a friendship, repair a relationship, repair yourself even, or your relationship with divine source. Take what resonates here, leave what doesn't. We're going to look a little bit deeper about this card here. Again, it says, I know that I cannot change the past. Libra, the soul doesn't know time. Time is a construct of the physical dimension. To your soul, there is only one big now. Think of the past as the now that has already been created, and the future as the now that has yet to be created. You don't have the power to uncreate the past, so let that go. Your power of creation lies in your awareness of the present. You have the power to not only create your future, but to also create acceptance of your past. Libra, you should realize that you are the total summation of every single experience you have ever had. These experiences have helped shape you into the person you are today. Train yourself not to judge past events as good or bad, but as opportunities. What have you learned from the past that will help enrich your future, Libra? Focusing on the past and letting it dictate the direction of your future is taking your power away from yourself. You are the creator. You hold the power. Reflect on the lessons of the past and use your current power to create a bright future. Namaste. Have a blessed and abundant week.